Welcome to the deep dive where we try to cut through all the noise and really bring you the core insights from, a whole stack of sources. Today, we're diving into something that's become a really big concern. You see it in schools, workplaces, even hotels now. We're talking about the challenge of vaping. It's not just a trend, right? It has real health implications, safety cons, and operational impacts too. So to help us kind of unpack this, we've got some really interesting material from us here at Zeptive. Our mission today isn't just to list what we do. We want to get into why these technologies are so important right now and maybe what surprising shifts they signal in how we manage the spaces we share every day.
Indeed. And our goal here is to pull out those really crucial bits of knowledge. We want to move past just describing the tech and look at the strategy behind deploying it. Yeah, but actually creating safer, healthier places. And what does that mean for you? Whether you're thinking about these solutions for your own organization, or maybe you're just curious about where environmental management is heading.
Okay, let's start with the problem itself because the scale is it's pretty stark. The US Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, they reported about 1.6 million middle and high school students in the US said they were currently using e-cigarettes. Just in 2024, that's a huge number, a massive concern for student health, for the learning environment.
It really is. And what's fascinating or maybe concerning is how it doesn't stop at the school gates. Think about workplaces. Vaping there, it brings up compliance issues, potential health risks for everyone, not just the person vaping. And it can even increase liability, particularly if we're talking about substances like THC being vaped on site.
Right? Like someone vaping THC in a break room, that's a direct safety issue and a legal one too.
Exactly. And then you've got hotels. For them, it's this constant struggle guest experience suffers. There's property damage from odors, stains, cleaning costs. They can be astronomical. So it really goes beyond just someone's personal choice. It impacts the shared environment, our collective well-being.
Okay, so given how widespread this is, how are places actually fighting back? At Zeptive, we talk about a cutting edge solution. We have these patented vape detectors, both wireless and wired, but how do they actually work? What are they looking for? And how do they know it's vape and not, I don't know, hairspray or something?
That's a really good question because, accuracy is everything here. At our core, we use what we call multi-channel sensors. So particle sensors, chemical sensors, and even sensors designed to detect vape masking.
Masking, you mean like trying to cover it up?
Precisely. And our expertise, it comes from a long time in this field, over 20 years. We've even designed detection systems for the military for really tough environments. So that background means we've engineered sensors that are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up the very fine particles, the specific chemical signatures from vaping, things like nicotine, yes, but also THC, and the compounds from regular smoke to tobacco or cannabis.
And that military grade experience you mentioned that helps us tell the difference between vape and just or humidity.
Exactly. It's about reliably spotting those tiny traces within all the background noise of a normal room. It drastically cuts down on false alarms you might get from something harmless. It's really about precision.
Okay, but what about people trying to cheat the system, exhaling into their shirt sleeve or using some kind of spray? Does the tech catch that?
Yes, that's where this masking alert feature we have is quite clever, actually. The system isn't just looking for vape particles, it's smarter than that. It's also designed to notice when typical air patterns are, or maybe it detects the chemicals in those masking sprays, or even just sudden changes in airflow that suggest someone's actively trying to hide what they're doing.
So it detects the attempt to hide it, not just the vape itself.
That's right. It's detecting the act of evasion. So if someone tries to use a strong air freshener or exhale into clothing, that itself can trigger a specific alert. It really makes it much harder to get away with it, which acts as a deterrent.
It's almost like the system is saying, nice try. That's pretty interesting how tech integrates with real world situations. And when an alert does go off, what happens then? How fast can staff react?
Well, this is where the smart alerts for real-time action idea comes in. It's critical. The notifications go out almost instantly. We're talking seconds. They can go via email, text message, or through our own mobile app straight to whoever is assigned to respond.
Seconds, so near immediate notification.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that speed is key, right? It allows for really prompt intervention. You can enforce the rules right away, stop things from escalating. Plus, that quick resolve can be a powerful deterrent over time. People learn they likely will be caught.
Okay, let's talk practicality. Installing new tech can be a nightmare, especially in older buildings or big complexes. At Zeptive, we offer both wired and wireless detectors. What really stands out about that flexibility? Are there trade-offs?
The versatility is definitely a major plus.
Correct.
Our wireless detectors, which are patented and battery powered, are pretty unique. They can run for months on just one charge, and they actually ship with two rechargeable batteries, so you swap them.
Wow.
Yeah, this makes them perfect for those tricky spots. Older buildings, places with weird layouts, maybe historic sites where you just can't run new wires easily. Yeah, or even for temporary setups, installation is basically plug and play, takes just minutes, minimal disruption.
So no need to start ripping open walls or calling in electricians for complex wiring. Facility managers must love that.
Oh, absolutely. Especially in, say, a big school campus or an old hotel, the ease and speed are huge wins. Now, trade offs, well, the wireless gives you that incredible flexibility. With really heavy vaping, constant high traffic, or where you need absolute certainty of continuous operation, the wired power over Ethernet models, the PoE ones, are often the better choice.
Peewee, right? Power and data over one cable.
Exactly. Consistent power, consistent data connection, no batteries to worry about. We also offer simple USB plug-in options too for certain situations. But the real strength is that you can mix and match. Put wireless in those hard to reach bathrooms upstairs, use wired in the main lobby restrooms. It lets you build a customized setup that covers everything effectively.
And how much area does one unit cover?
Typically about a 12 by 12-foot enclosed space, like a standard bathroom stall or small office. Yeah, but you can adjust sensitivity, add more units for larger areas, and account for things like high ceilings or strong ventilation that might affect detection. Scalable.
Okay, so it detects vaping, smoking, but you mentioned it goes further. It integrates other environmental monitoring. How does that shift things from just, catching rule breakers to actually promoting a healthier environment overall?
That's really important. We get beyond just enforcement to actually fostering spaces where people feel better and perform better. Our devices, they also include indoor air quality monitoring, IAQ.
IAQ. Okay.
So they track particulate matter, various chemicals. Yeah. Basically giving you insights into the overall health of the air indoors. This could help you spot issues, maybe poor ventilation or some other airborne problem before it becomes serious.
And that matters because,
Because studies, actual scientific studies, show a clear link between poor air quality and drops in performance students in classrooms for employees and offices.
I see. So better air potentially means better focus, better productivity. That's a big benefit.
Definitely. So monitoring IAQ isn't just about ticking a box, it's actively contributing to wellness and efficiency.
And I also saw we offer optional sensors for noise and motion or crowds. What do those add to the mix?
Yeah, those optional add-ons provide what we call enhanced oversight, especially for high-risk spots. Think school bathrooms again, or locker rooms, maybe even hotel rooms to ditties.
How so?
Well, imagine you get a vape alert plus a motion alert indicating lots of people, plus a noise alert for loud sounds, all from the same bathroom at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, that pings a very different picture than just one person vaping quietly.
Exactly. It gives you much richer context. It can signal bullying, vandalism, and unauthorized gathering.
Um,
Something more serious than just vaping. It allows for a more precise response, a more holistic approach to safety without needing cameras everywhere, which raises privacy concerns. It helps understand the whole situation.
Got it. So with all these features, all this data coming in, how does an organization actually manage it all day to day? Does it get overwhelming?
We put a lot of thought into the user side of things. There's a web dashboard, which is pretty intuitive, and a mobile app. These let staff manage the alerts, tweak settings like sensitivity, and importantly, access historical data. We have a feature called Fleet Insights, which organizes all that data, makes it easy to see trends, identify problem areas. It's designed to be actionable, not just a flood of numbers.
So you can manage it from anywhere, basically.
Pretty much keeps you connected and informed whether you're on site or not.
Now, here's something that really caught my eye, integration. Does our system play with other security tools a place might already have, like video cameras?
Yes, that's a critical piece for making it truly powerful in a real world security setup. Zeptive integrates seamlessly with a lot of the major video management systems, VMS platforms, names like Genetec, Milestone, Hanwha, several others do.
Okay, and what does that integration actually do?
It means when a Zeptive detector triggers an alert, that alert instantly pops up right within the existing VMS interface that the security team is already watching.
So no need to check a separate.
And they can immediately correlate that vape alert with the live or recorded video feed from cameras covering that exact location.
So vape alert in bathroom 3, instantly pull up the camera outside bathroom.
3, exactly. It provides that crucial visual context. Is it one person, multiple people? What's actually happening? It helps them understand the incident immediately.
That sounds incredibly useful, combining the environmental sensing with the actual visual confirmation.
It really streamlines things, better response times, much better awareness for the security teams, and they can act right away without needing to learn a whole new piece of software or juggle multiple systems. It just plugs into their existing workflow.
Okay, so let's pull it all together. We've talked tech, features, integration. What are the real tangible results for organizations using Zeptive? What's the bottom line impact?
Well, it varies a bit depending on the setting, but the core benefits are pretty consistent. For schools, it's obviously about tackling that vaping issue head on, protecting student health, yes, but also reinforcing policies. And the data they get can actually help them tailor their education and prevention programs. Plus, the audible alarm on the device itself can sometimes deter students right in the moment.
Makes them think twice, maybe.
Potentially, yes. Then in workplaces, it contributes to a safer, healthier environment for everyone. It reduces those liability risks we talked about, especially around illicit substances. And ultimately, it helps protect the company's reputation and keeps productivity up by ensuring a cleaner, more compliant space.
And hospitality, hotel, resorts.
For them, it's huge for guest experience. Guaranteeing genuinely smoke free and vape free rooms is a major selling point for many guests. It drastically cuts down on cleaning costs, maintenance, rooms being out of service due to lingering smells or residue damage. Even that optional noise sensor can be a big help, giving early warning about potential parties or disturbances, protecting the property.
And it sounds like Zeptive supports this pretty robustly. You mentioned support and training materials.
Yes, we emphasize that. Yeah, 24/7 support through email, phone, tickets. We provide comprehensive training stuff too. Written guides, videos for installation, and use shows. We're focused on making sure customers can actually use the system effectively long term, not just selling a box.
Right? It's a whole solution approach. Okay, so we've really taken a deep dive today into how we at Zeptive are addressing this really modern problem of vaping. From the sophisticated detection tech, the masking alerts, the IAQ monitoring, all the way to how it fits into existing security setups, it's a pretty compelling look at how smart, targeted techno creates safer, healthier environments, whether that's in school, an office, or a hotel.
And if you step back and look at the bigger picture, it really points to an important shift, doesn't it? We're moving away from just reacting after something happens towards more proactive prevention. Using technology like this is about environmental stewardship, focusing on the well-being of everyone in that space, and having measurable data to back it up. It's about creating environments where people can genuinely thrive.
So, what does all this mean for you listening? Maybe think about, do you use every day? How could smart, discrete environmental monitoring going beyond just vaping change things? How could it improve safety, health, maybe even just your peace of mind? Because ultimately, it's not just about detecting unwanted behavior. It's unwanted behavior. It's about empowering organizations and individuals to make smarter choices and ensuring the environments we all share are really designed with our collective health and safety front and center, making them places where we can all feel comfortable, safe, and productive.